The 2025 Mazda CX-70 is a vehicle that's been generating quite a buzz. With its bold looks, powerful performance, and family-friendly features, it's clear that Mazda is aiming to carve out a niche in the premium SUV market. But with a hefty price tag that can push upwards of $84,000 for the top-spec models, is the CX-70 really worth it? Can it live up to the hype, or is it just another overpromised, under-delivering luxury SUV? Let's take a deep dive and see if this new Mazda truly deserves its place in the premium family SUV segment. First things first, let's talk about the design. The CX-70 stands out with its wide body styling, making a bold visual statement that differentiates it from other SUVs on the market. It's sleek, it's sophisticated, and it clearly has the luxury market in mind. But while the exterior design catches your eye, the interior is where the story takes a bit of a turn. Now, don't get me wrong, the interior is nice, but for a vehicle that's creeping up toward $84,000, you'd expect more than just nice. The seats are comfortable, the layout is user-friendly, and there's plenty of space for a family of 5. But when it comes to the luxury feel, something's missing. The materials feel good, but they don't have that high-end, premium quality you'd expect from a vehicle with such a significant price tag. You might expect soft-touch finishes, rich materials, and a sense of true craftsmanship. But here's the catch. The CX-70 falls a little short in this department. And when you consider the cost, it can leave you wondering if the interior truly matches up to the price. But let's not forget what really sets this SUV apart, the performance. Mazda isn't shy about delivering a powerhouse under the hood, and the CX-70's 3.3L turbocharged 6-cylinder engine does not disappoint. With a 0-100 km/h acceleration time of just 7.14 seconds, the CX-70 makes its presence known on the road. Whether you're merging onto highways or zipping through city streets, the acceleration is smooth, powerful, and surprisingly exhilarating for a family SUV. The handling? Spot on. The CX-70 feels agile, nimble, and responsive, as if it were built for more than just family errands. It's an SUV that genuinely brings driving pleasure back into the equation. But here's the twist, the CX-70's price tag. While its performance is impressive, its high price is a bit of a gamble for families who might not want to sacrifice practicality for the thrill of a few extra horsepower. At nearly $84,000 for a top-spec model, it's a significant investment. The question on many minds is, does the CX-70 deliver enough value to justify such a steep cost? After all, you're not just paying for an SUV's power. You're paying for every aspect of the experience. Now, let's talk about something that's been causing a lot of buzz, cargo space. If you're a family on the go, space is everything. And Mazda has delivered on this front. The CX-70 offers plenty of room for your family's gear, whether it's strollers, luggage, or sports equipment. The boot space is generous, extending well enough to handle larger family needs without feeling cramped. It's practical, spacious, and perfect for family adventures, whether you're heading out for a weekend getaway or just running errands. But don't let the cargo space fool you into thinking this SUV is without its limitations. Despite its great design and impressive performance, there's still one glaring issue, the infotainment system. Here's where the CX-70 leaves a bit of a bad taste. While it features a 12-speaker Bose sound system, which, by the way, sounds amazing, the infotainment setup doesn't come with a touchscreen. Instead, Mazda uses a dial-based control system, which can feel clunky and frustrating at times. This can be especially limiting when you want to seamlessly integrate your smartphone, or if you just want to change a song quickly without having to reach for the dial every time. And, of course, we can't overlook safety, one of the most critical aspects for families. The CX-70 comes loaded with advanced safety features like autonomous emergency braking, a 360-degree camera, and more. These features give you peace of mind knowing that your loved ones are protected no matter where the road takes you. However, like all systems, it's not flawless. The lane keeping assist feature could use a bit more calibration for a smoother, more reliable performance. The question remains, Is the 2025 Mazda CX-70 the SUV of your dreams, or just a little too ambitious for its own good? Its performance is impressive, its design is striking, but when it comes to the value for money, you have to ask yourself, does it hit the mark or miss it? As we wrap up our review of the 2025 Mazda CX-70, one thing becomes very clear: it's a vehicle that truly knows how to deliver on performance, design, and practicality. But with a price tag that can soar as high as $84,000 for top-spec models, the burning question remains: is it truly worth the investment? Let's start with what everyone is thinking: the price. For families who need an SUV that checks all the boxes, power, space, and practicality, the CX-70 is undeniably an option that will tempt. But with that price comes the weight of expectation. You're not just paying for an SUV that gets you from point A to point B. No, you're paying for an experience, a lifestyle, and a statement. The driving pleasure, the power under the hood, and the stylish design are hard to deny. But does it really rival other competitors in the segment when you factor in interior quality, tech limitations, and real-world efficiency? While the interior may not quite match the luxury feel expected from a vehicle at this price point, it's still comfortable, spacious, and highly functional for family use. The seats are supportive, the layout is intuitive, and there's ample room for both passengers and luggage. But when compared to other high-end SUVs that deliver both performance and premium feel, the Mazda CX-70 doesn't quite feel like it's in the same league. There's a certain luxury that's missing, and in a vehicle priced so high, it can leave you questioning whether that extra money could have been better spent elsewhere. Now, let's talk about the driving experience. This is the area where the CX-70 truly excels. The 3.3L turbocharged 6-cylinder engine delivers impressive acceleration and power, easily competing with rivals in its class. The driving dynamics of this SUV make it more than just a family hauler. It's a joy to drive, with responsive handling and an overall performance that could make you forget you're behind the wheel of an SUV. Whether you're navigating city streets or pushing it on the open road, this car does not disappoint. But, of course, we can't ignore the tech limitations. While the CX-70 boasts a 12-speaker Bose sound system that provides incredible audio quality, the infotainment system is a bit of a letdown. The lack of a touchscreen interface is frustrating, and the dial-based controls can be cumbersome, especially when you're trying to use smartphone features or simply navigate through the system. In today's world, this tech just feels outdated, and it doesn't match the sophistication of the rest of the vehicle. Fuel efficiency is another factor that might give some buyers pause. While the CX-70 performs exceptionally well in terms of power, the real-world fuel consumption isn't as competitive as one might expect. With rising fuel costs, the more efficient models from competitors might seem like a better choice if you're looking to save at the pump. However, the driving enjoyment and robust engine performance might still outweigh the extra cost for some buyers. On the safety front, the CX-70 comes well equipped. Advanced safety features like autonomous emergency braking and a 360-degree camera system give you added peace of mind when driving with your family. These features work seamlessly to ensure that you're always aware of your surroundings, whether you're parking in tight spaces or cruising down the highway. However, as mentioned earlier, the lane keeping assist could use some improvement for more precise control, but that's a minor issue compared to the overall package. So, after diving deep into the features, performance, and overall feel of the Mazda CX-70, where do we land? The CX-70 is undeniably a strong performer. The powerful engine, stylish design, and spacious interior make it a great option for families who want an SUV that can keep up with their active lifestyle. But the price tag, particularly for the top-spec models, raises concerns. While it excels in many areas, the interior quality doesn't quite match its premium price, and the tech feels outdated. There's also the matter of fuel efficiency, which, in today's market, can be a significant factor for many buyers. In conclusion, the 2025 Mazda CX-70 is an SUV that will impress in many ways, especially for those who prioritize performance and driving experience. However, it's not without its flaws, and those flaws might make you question whether it's truly worth the premium price. If you're willing to overlook some of the interior shortcomings and tech limitations, and if you value driving enjoyment above all else, the the CX-70 could be your perfect match. But if luxury feel and cutting-edge tech are non-negotiables for you, there might be better options available in this price range. Ultimately, the Mazda CX-70 is a powerful contender in the premium SUV market. But whether it's the best choice for your family comes down to what matters most to you: performance, practicality, or luxury.